I do hear it quite often in the trade with a similar type of story of that, with either electricians or plumbers going in and helping a bigger building company, and all of a sudden the same scenario, they haven't got their money and they've gone, oh well, we'll go to site and see if they're on site. They're not on site, but then they meet the customer and the customer then turns around and says,
I paid already.
I've paid it already, and they've done this and they've gone and they haven't done that, and then they're like, well, what are we going to do? We can't even get hold of him. Well, and then I have heard on the flip side, the customers terminating the builder's contract, and then just talking direct to those two particular trades and saying, well, we're not going to give you the money that you're supposed to have had, but if you finish the job, we'll give you the money to finish. You know, so I suppose at least they know that they can get paid for the finish of the job, and then it's them chasing the contractor up then basically to try and get the money back in it.
Yeah, I mean, you see, everything goes back to your mum lesson of returning the clarinet. Being honest. No, because honestly, I mean, you know, what I learned from this builder, and literally, really appreciate this guy. So the first ever project we did was exactly in COVID. So imagine when they announced the lockdown, like my phone was like ringing. Everybody was canceling job. Like, oh crap, you know what we're gonna do? And this guy come in like, oh, we managed to put a plan together. And there were 5 houses, so we kind of spread all the teams around to work safe. So that was a really good thing for us. So we've been in that project probably about 6 months. All with heat pumps. It was a really nice place to work during the summer. It was beautiful. He paid absolutely everything to the last penny. The owner, the guy who was building the houses, still owned 200 grand till today. But the builder paid everybody.
He paid everybody off, like,
because you know what he said to me? I had the chance to say, well, I did not get paid. I'm sorry. But then would you come next year to work for me?
Well, that's the thing, isn't it?
Yep.
And so I was similar sort of mindset. I try and, admittedly, I've had a couple of moments where I haven't been able to, but I am usually on that rule that no matter what goes on in the background, if I've had to use any subcontractor or anything,
they get paid.
They get paid.
Yeah.
You know, I have had the odd occasion, and I will admit it, where I've had to delay a payment.
That can happen.
Because of a customer not paying, and I haven't necessarily got the cash flow to pay it. Usually, you know, I'd be up front and tell them straight away what the score is, you know, so everybody knows. That's happened, you know, literally only a couple of times, thank goodness. But I'd like to think that we're all in the same boat at some point.
But what you're doing, you build a good team with you.
Yeah.
The fact that you look after them, like I said to my daughter, she's in the business, and I say, now she starts to look at the finance as well, and she understands a bit more. But I said, do you realize that dad is the last one to get paid?
Yes.
You guys, all of you, the day, whatever, the 28th of the month, everybody gets paid. I'm the last one. Because I do believe that without you, I cannot run the business. And you know, that's another thing. That's your character, and obviously by doing that with your subcontractors, again, you know, things can go wrong. You can get a delay. I even had once my bank went to Plumstead to pay the monthly bill was £12,000. I put it in, put the pin, and they declined the payment. I'm like, oh no, put it again. But they declined the payment. The money was in the account. Nothing wrong with the pin. The third time, they blocked my card. And I called them. I said, guys, you know, I'm trying to pay this. Was this year? Is this blah, blah, all that? I said, guys, it's me. I used it before. So they blocked my card. They need to issue another card. And during that time, I could not even use the online banking. I need to call everybody, say, guys, look, I got this problem. The monies are there. I can't move them. But the fact that you're upfront with people and honest, I think that does the trick, innit? So,
but no, I'm the same. I'm always the last one to be paid. I'd rather have everybody else paid.
And you take the big chunk.
I know. I go, I usually, you might have this. You usually have that month, and you go, God, I've done well this month, haven't I? And then you get to the end of the month and you pay everybody off, and you go, it's a bit shit, isn't it?
To be honest, since I joined the same group with you and started to learn a bit more of finance, and it kind of became a very control freak when it's coming to finance. And I read the book called Profit First. And actually the guy teach you how to spread your bank accounts to 6 accounts. So you have money for everything. So you have money for, like I said, for the VAT, you have money for the corporation tax, you have money for wages, for suppliers, for all that stuff. So, and is it taking a bit of time to work out the percentage, how much from your everyday today money actually goes where, but you can get to a figure where, and anytime when you get paid, you put the money in that account, that account, that account. And end of the month, you don't have money for your wages, for taxes, for everything, and then you can see the profit if it's is a 5-10%. But it is I will say, Paul, how you run your business based on your bank account. Because that's if you run it on a bank account, it can be like big chicken, so you have to be in control of that. But it's a funny one, isn't it? We learn. I mean, I mean, I'm quite myself young, but it's funny to see other people to different ages. They're in the process of learning how really business works. It's obviously we are not learning in school this stuff, isn't it?
Well, that's it. You don't learn it, do you? That's the problem.
It's a journey. You learn it as you go away.
Unless you're degreeing in some business.
Obviously, you learn that.
Or economics, I think they call it. For finances, then you're not taught this thing. You don't, and obviously that's sort of what we're.
Because I mean, when I decided to be by myself, I was like, I'll make more money. Like that thing. Like he's charging £2,500 for a boiler. Can you imagine the boiler is £800? He get left whatever amount. But a lot of people. This is what I will try in my podcast as well to explain to the young generation, which might decide to go in the trade. There is margin. There are money to be made. Even if you stay just by yourself, you don't scale up. But in the meantime, you need to be realistic to understand that, there are VAT money, there are corporation tax money. You have to be careful. Because guess what? Once alone, we've been late with paying the VAT. How long do you think it took for the taxman to knock on your door?
Oh, you could have been there within days, I would have thought.
I'm telling you. But once what happened, I used to pay every month. So we pay every quarter roughly about £7,000 VAT. So what I did, I pay every single month £2,000, into the VAT account. And then the last month, we'll see how much I need to pay. But I did some mistake. I overpaid the account. So I was like nearly £10,000 loaded there. And I said to my accountant, we should be able to ask him back, because obviously
don't worry
how long it takes to get your money back. It was like 3 months.
That's a one-way door, mate. That is. The money only goes one way when it goes to the back man.
So we need to learn. I mean, obviously you've never been told this stuff. The accountants, some of them they are good, some of them they are too quiet to talk what you need to do. So
So we're just wrapping up for the end of the podcast. It's been really good. Obviously, I'd like to thank Florin for coming today and sharing some of his stories and his experiences. Obviously, please keep an eye out for his own podcast that will be launching on Friday. This obviously won't be the Friday when you see this. This will be a lot of Fridays before. Hope you've enjoyed everything. We're going to do the fastest driver of the West. And where we're going to see Florin in a nice cowboy hat. And
is it this one?
No, it's not that one. I've got a special one for you, mate. Come on, you can do it. Here we are, fastest driver of the West challenge. As you've probably seen it before now, it is literally the quickest one to drive the screw into the 6B2 wins the trophy.
What's the trophy?
I haven't made it yet.
Oh, okay.
We'll get there in the end.
Oh.
Okay. The winner will have his name put up on the leaderboard, which we'll show in a bit after. I know currently I am winning.
Okay.
I am the winner. And we need some stiff competition. We're both using Milwaukee Impact drivers today.
Yep.
Mine's the same old beast that I've had for the last couple of times. So let's see what happens. All good?
Let's do it.
Right. Izzy's going to do the stopwatch, so I can't cheat.
Okay.
All right. So you may insert your nozzle. All right.
One-handed, two-handed.
Oh, I can let you do 2 in case it jumps out. All right. Oh, I got a wonky screw then. Did you see that? Ready? Go on then, here's count us down. We go on 1, all right? Not 2, 1.
What?
Go on 1. We go on 1, yeah?
1, okay, cool.
When he says 3, 2, 1, yeah?
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, smashed it! Smashed it! Well done, that man. Well done.
You went in a bit.
Well done. Well, that's the end of the challenge for today. Obviously, Florian is the champion for today. We've got times up on the board. So let's just have a quick little look where he is. 2.16 seconds. Florian, he's into 2nd place. He overtakes Gaz for fixed spot. Unlucky Gaz, still in 3rd place. But obviously, I'm still top of the board, as we expect, because he's a winner. But well done again, Florian, for that. Congratulations. We're all winners, really. And thanks for watching. So yes, so I'd just like to say thanks again for listening. This has been Builders Banter, hosted by me, Stuart, sponsored by SM Home Improvements and Maintenance, and look forward to seeing you all again next time.